The Reanimated global event is in full swing right now in the Division 2. Now, what this global event does is it basically introduces zombies into the game, where whenever you kill an enemy without a headshot, they come back, reanimated. So, what you typically want to do during this global event is have some sort of one-shot build, whether it be a rifle, a marksman rifle, or even a pistol build. Now, I'm going to show you each of those, but first up is going to be my one-shot pistol build. But hey, don't take my word for it. Here's a sneak peek.
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video, and shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm going to show you a one-shot pistol build that you can use in the Division 2 during this reanimated global event right now and have a blast. You'll be able to solo heroic content with ease. You could take this into legendary content. You could use this with your friends. You can use this solo. It does not matter. The only thing is you have to turn on the global event, put this build together, and the rest is history. So if that sounds good, well, sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And finally, shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from, but that's right. I one-hit that named boss for what was it, 75 million damage? And it's because of this build. Now, all of my build breakdowns are set up the exact same way. We go over the build first, and then I show all of the gameplay after. That way you see how I put the build together, and then you can see how I use it. Now, for today's build video, this is actually on an alternate character. I am not on my main character, but I am on my main account. And I do not have any mods or anything like that on this character. And in fact, I only have two builds right now on this character. Now, the first one I want to show you is this pistol build, and this is the one-shot pistol build that I'm using right now. I'll show you different options for the pistols you can use with the different talents, but as long as you put this build together with a pistol, you are good to go. Now, starting at the top with the specialization, I am using the sharpshooter, and it's because I do have a new character, so I do not have gunner or firewall or technician, any of those. I only have the core 3 specializations. So I chose the sharpshooter. It does give you a little bit more weapon handling, gives you a little bit more target reacquisition, things like that. But overall, you could use whatever specialization you want. It doesn't matter. Remember, with the gunner specialization, you could get armor on kill. With the technician specialization, you could get another +1 skill tier. And these things could really help out the build even further. But with my options, I went with the sharpshooter, and I'm still having a blast. Now, as far as the weapons, right? The primary and secondary weapon don't matter as long as you have a pistol. Like, this is a pistol build. You'll be able to run heroic with all directives and then just run around with the big shield and your pistol, and that's it. You're good to go. Like, really, it's that simple. So what I'm doing is I'm using the Regulus, but you could use the Prophet or the Harvest. I highly recommend all three of these. Now, the reason for that is the Regulus, this one, the exotic, it explodes. So whenever you get a headshot kill, the enemy explodes, and they already explode with Reanimated, but I wanted both. So that's what we're using. Now, if you do not have the Regulus, both of these options down below are just as good, if not even better, during this global event, because you don't really need the enemies to explode with the Regulus because they already do with Reanimated. I'm just using it because I really do like that pistol a lot. But the other two options are really good competitors. So you have the Harvest, which is available from the Loot Goblin right now. They patched up the summer event, but they never changed the Loot Goblin. So you can still get all of those exclusive items right now if you didn't know. I'll make another video on it soon, but it's, the same information over and over, how to farm the Loot Goblin and get all of these exclusive items. But one of the exclusive items is the Harvest. Now, this is that Magnum that has the increase to total damage and RPM. And this one, I have damage to targets out of cover and determined. So you use that with Perfect Headhunter, and they proc together, and then everything just dies instantly. Now, same logic applies with the Prophet, just this one is Perfect Determined. So instead of getting a guaranteed headshot, you get a guaranteed critical headshot. Pretty cool. But the Harvest, in my opinion, is just as good. I mean, it really doesn't matter. All three of these are the same tier when it comes to this build and this global event because they all do the same thing and they're all going to one shot and it's just going to make everything easy for you. But I was just explaining why I use the Regulus. I like to watch them explode. But as far as the primary and secondary weapon, it doesn't matter. You can use whatever you want. I'm not using anything in these slots. I'm just using the pistol. Now, as far as the build, I am using the Ninja Bike. Now, I know a lot of people, they roll their eyes and they're like, oh, the Ninja Bike. Oh, again with the Ninja Bike. The Ninja Bike is really strong in certain parts of the game. Really, really strong. Now, for this build example, it's giving me all the amplified damage from Hunter's Fury. It's giving me the damage to armor from the Walker Harris on top of all the other bonuses I'm already getting. So we're amplifying headshot damage, which is, it's astronomical. I mean, I already showed you over 75 million per headshot. It's just boosh, ridiculous. Now, it goes up to 45% amplified damage with the Hunter's Fury, and I'll explain that here in just a second. But because it is a Ninja Bike build, we need to talk about the Ninja Bike Exotic. So the Ninja Bike Exotic Backpack, this thing gives you two amazing things. So the first one, it gives you all three core attributes. So you get a weapon damage core, you get an armor core, you get a skill tier, you're good to go. Now for this example, what it does is it gives me two tiers on my shield just from the Ninja Bike. And if we had, say, Technician, we would be able to have three tiers on this shield without doing anything. And this is an all red build focused into headshot. So the Ninja Bike really does help out a lot when it comes to this build setup. Now, on top of the three core attributes, it also gives you the talent Resourceful. So it slots in with any gear set or brand set to fulfill a set bonus requirement. For example, because we have one Douglas and Harding with the Ninja Bike, it gives us the 2-piece bonus. The one Walker and Harris, we get the 2-piece bonus. And the 3 Hunter's Fury, we get the 4-piece bonus and talent. So whenever you look at this, you can see that the Apex Predator is fully, enabled. And we get the 20% amplified damage just starting off, and then 45% amplified damage when everything is maxed out. Now, as far as the mod and everything on the Ninja Bike, we are using headshot across the board for everything. This is a headshot build. It is reanimated, and this global event requires headshots. So headshot for everything. Now, speaking of this global event, let me just show you really quick. Go to your season tab, go to the events timeline, and then you can see what's ongoing. Right now, we have the reanimated event. It is activated, and it says here that new enemy tech is causing the hostiles to reanimate, and the only way to stop it is to disconnect the connection to their head. So you have to do headshots. And that's why we're enabling this global event and we're going all headshots to make them explode and to give us, all of that extra healing because those green clouds actually heal you. And it's really good for your survivability. I like it a lot. Now, that's the Ninja Bike, right? Let's talk about Hunter's Fury really quick while we're on the subject. So, the Hunter's Fury gear set bonuses for this build, we get the armor on kill and the health on kill. Those both, directly apply to our build situation. The shotgun and the SMG damage, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. But more importantly, the 4-piece talent Apex Predator. Whenever you're within 15 meters of an enemy, you will see the red indicator over their head. That will signify that you have amplified damage. Not only that, but whenever you kill an enemy and it disorients others and you kill them, it will keep stacking. And then you can turn that 20% amplified damage into 45% amplified damage. And I'll show you in the gameplay, it's very, very easy to do that. Now, as far as the attributes for the Hunter's Fury, weapon damage and headshot for everything. So gloves, weapon damage headshot, knee pads, weapon damage headshot, and holster, weapon damage headshot. Now, the last two items are both named items. The first one is the named mask, the Punch Drunk. Now, this is the named Douglas and Harding mask that gives you extra headshot damage for an attribute. Now, the reason why I'm using this is not necessarily because of the headshot damage, because we already have plenty, but because Douglas and Harding, the brand set bonus, gives us pistol damage of 20%, and we are using a pistol the entire time. Now, not only that, but with the Ninja Bike, it also gives you stability, which helps you a little bit. I did notice that using the shield with your pistol really helps you with headshots, so try it out. I know. I'm not a big shield guy. But hey, in certain situations it is needed. And with this build, it really does help out. It's a lot of fun. Off to the attributes for the mask, we have weapon damage for the core, that named headshot of 20%, crit chance, and then a headshot mod. And finally, we have the chest piece, the Chain Killer. Now, this is the named Walker Harris chest with Perfect Headhunter. Now, as far as the brand set bonuses, we get weapon damage and armor damage. Both of those apply to our pistol. For the attributes, we do have weapon damage, headshot, crit chance, and a headshot mod, all maxed out. But more importantly, the talent, Perfect Headhunter. So, Perfect Headhunter, after killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds will deal an additional 150% of that killing blow's damage. Now, that is capped out to 800% of your weapon damage, but it's raised up to 1250 if your headshot is over 150. And guess what? Our headshot for the pistol, we're at 210. We're at 210. And that will also get amplified by the Hunter's Fury. This thing is crazy strong. Now, as far as the skills, you can use whatever you want, but I highly recommend using the Bulwark with your pistol, and you can do that with all directives activated at once, because if you use your shield, it might disable your other skill, but you're using your shield with your pistol, you get unlimited ammo with your pistol, and you're just sitting there behind your shield, good to go, all day. Now, you could use the Technician specialization and use the shield with the Artificer Hive. Artificer Hive. And that could be fun as well. But again, I'm on a different character, so it is what it is. Now, finishing up with the stats, this is going to be for my Regulus. I am just under 800k for the weapon damage. We're at 22 for the crit chance, 45 for the headshot, and 210 for the headshot, or 45 for the crit damage and 210 for the headshot damage. There you go. And then 5% for the armor damage, and then we also have damage to targets out of cover on the weapon itself. For the offensive tab, we're at 133 for the all weapons damage bonus and 50% for the pistol damage bonus. So every time we're using the Regulus, We're starting out at 183% damage bonus total. For the gear talents, we do have Resourceful on that backpack through the Ninja Bike. We do have Perfect Headhunter through the Chain Killa. And we do get the, what is that? The Apex Predator talent from the Hunter's Fury. There you go. As far as the defensive tab, we're actually over 1,000,000 armor, which is pretty cool. We have over 200k armor on kill, and we have max health of 363k. For the explosive and hazard, both of them are at 10%, and that's due to my watch level. So let's talk about my disclaimer for all my build videos. So I am currently at watch level 14,191. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. Now, if you are at or above shade level 1000, you'll have the exact same setup, all right? So you don't have to worry about anything. Copy and paste my build, have fun. Nothing on this build is fully maxed out, so, you know, you can make it even stronger with expertise. Now, if you are below shade level 1000, some of these boxes are not going to be maxed out, so some of your numbers might be lower. If that's the case, don't freak out. It's still a great build to use. I promise you. Just put it together and let me know what you think. Again, for the pistol, if you don't have the Regulus, try out the Prophet or the Harvest. Both of these are amazing. Make sure you have the Perfect Determined or Determined on whichever weapon you're going to use with damage to targets at a cover, okay? And that's the build breakdown. Pretty fun, right? You can use this with whatever pistols you want, but I'm showing you the top 3 that you should use. All right, keyword should. But that is it, everyone. If you found that helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And finally, shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from. But that's it for me. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Oh, yeah. And roll that footage. One shot pistol build. American History Museum. Heroic. All directives. Let's go.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information stored on a military-grade laptop kept in the main holding area
Ragers is actually
downstairs.
working. That's good, right? Booyah.
The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the two sons busy. We'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Oh. There we go. Run it.
Active terminal detected. Sounds promising. Find it and patch Isaac in. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
And the cells are open.
Experimental AEDs in proximity.
Keep it going. Run!
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
Headshots for days. Run!
Contact!
I'll get
Oop. Okay,
Serious trauma detected.
my bad. Apparently just running up on him with a pistol, you're gonna miss like the first 3 shots unless you use your shield. There we go. The shield really does help out the pistol. It's weird, but it does. Alright. Nope.
Thought I was dead.
Can't see ya. There we go. Run, 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 run.
Suppressive fire!
Booyah. Oh, that was the craziest headshot from downtown. Oh, it was
The True
nuts.
Sons seem to be in control of the holding area.
It's like a
The
26
hyenas are knocking
million
on
from
security
across the
cameras.
room.
Pretty smart of them.
I do like how the directives are working on this mission, but Ragers doesn't typically work. So,
Hello.
I guess I'm lucky in a way. I don't know.
Reinforcements
Does that
en
make me
route.
lucky?
I'm ready for you! Incapacitated.
Oh, that was dirty. Yep, come on. Come on out. Wow. Did we just stick the, Yeah, I think we just broke it. Oop.
Next one's a
Oh,
gun.
like I said. Oh my god, potato aim! Potato aim! There we go. Jeez. Oh, that just spawned another thing of enemies? Okay.
What are you, crazy?
Yeesh. Yeah. That was a little potato aim there for a second. I don't claim to be the best shot in the game, just saying. Headshots are not my forte, but I will showcase them. I don't care. I did my best. I did my best.
Just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
Every once in a while, I'll miss quite a bit. That's like what I was saying earlier. Use the shield.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Helps you with the headshots. I'm actually better with a marksman rifle than I am a pistol, but I still try.
Picked you up on camera again. The holding area is just
Yeah?
ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
What? That wasn't. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go.
Looks like you got True Sons reinforcements
Run!
headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the
Get them all
south.
together.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be
And
closer.
oh, I missed. No. Oh no. There we go. There it is. There it is. Bye bye. Run! We're almost done. Almost done. And then I'll probably show you the Lincoln Memorial run I did and then get you out of here. But this is a lot of fun. I mean, I am kidding aside, you know. It's a lot of fun to use. You're one-shotting everything. I'm just trying to speed run, so making fun of myself missing all these shots.
Such close enough!
There we go. Yo, how was that not a freaking headshot? That's what I'm talking about, though. We got some crazy ones going on.
Sweet galloping Jesus, what the hell is going on here?
Where are
Put
they?
these fuckers down.
There we go.
Fuck, they got a shield.
one shot and everything. Oop. If I can hit my freaking shot, bro.
Eyes on your flank.
Bye-bye. Where's he at? Where'd he go?
Great spot for a turret.
Oh. 45 mil, nice.
No more contacts. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's going to be a whole lot of help
Got
to
the
Odessa in the
artist
short
tool.
term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
Okay, okay. So that was a heroic American History Museum. That was American History Museum heroic all directives. Did that in about 8 minutes, but here's me doing Lincoln Memorial in 6. Bia!
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
You better run! You wanna see?
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Are you sure? Son of a bitch! Every shot counts!
I need you dead.
You think we have an intruder?
Done for. Yeah. You like that? Son of a bitch. Watch that shield.
It's go time!
Can't see. Moving.
Gotta blow back!
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
What's that noise? Roger.
The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. We can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
I see you! Away from me!
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with CC-02. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel is smart? Fuck you! Lock yourself in with us. I'll make sure you die down here.
Get back!
Get the hell out!
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.